Hello everyone, pixelwitch here. Welcome back to the Owl of the Midnight Sun challenge. Now Luna, she will have to get up right now and then Tinned Mini, Water Mini, go and take care of that. Now it is summer, so we can go and plant a few summer crops for us. And then about carcasses. Luna has quite a few carcasses in her inventory, and today she should be able to get the second level in cooking if she goes and grills a fish for us. So she can go and process the carcasses and then keep whatever she can for her space. But I am thinking that a carcass has to be processed on the day that it's removed from the trap. You cannot basically hoard all of the carcasses in the inventory. I remember with Atlas, then she could go and process the raccoon, but then the other carcass she couldn't, so we sold it immediately. So I should rather do that. So technically, all the carcasses in Luna's inventory have been there for a while now. But I am going to let her process the carcasses the moment she gets that cooking skill point. But if Sebastian, for example, wants to save fur or feathers or anything like that from a carcass for his own place, and then he will have to first get 2 levels in cooking. I just felt that that made a lot more sense than just hoarding all of these carcasses. Luna finally caught the fish that she needs to go and prepare breakfast for everyone, well, more brunch right now. But she can go and do that, earn the cooking skill point that she needs, then she can go and process her carcasses. But then also I believe we have enough money for a chest table now. So I was looking around for a chest table that I really felt would fit in over here on the slot, and then I stumbled upon this one. I was looking for so long, and then when I wasn't keeping my eye out for a chest table, that's when I found something that I thought, well, I think this one will do. And there we go, she has that cooking, the level 2 in cooking we really need. So I saw that Luna has the one to go on a hike. Sebastian also has the wand, and he does have the ability to go on a hike as well. So he can now leave the lot. So I'm thinking they can go out on an excursion together, just have some bonding time. Now I do want Atlas to go out in quotation marks on the ocean with the raft. That is something that I would like her to do. Probably the next day, because Sebastian is aging up. The first time on a hike, and then they go and they are attacked by bees, unfortunately. But look at all of our produce, it's all looking really healthy, just so good. And then now Atlas, she is going to just spend some time with little Sebastian, encourage him to be nice. Sebastian is busy watering the garden for us. He still just has that 1 badge in fishing. Oh, and it looks like Sebastian is joining us to learn about the parenting skill. There we go, the little man is gonna go and age up into 18. I decided to use an aspiration calculator to determine his aspiration, and his highest score was in family, and then the other aspiration was pleasure. He is a lucky sim, so I'm thinking of choosing his turn-ons, plantimism, and then accessory. I have something in mind. I will say that. So yeah, he really looks a lot like William. Oh, it looks like Luna just learned parenting, so that is wonderful. I nearly forgot to put this tint down for Luna. She did roll the ones in the previous episode. This is a conversion from The Sims Medieval, and that can go down right over there. And then really, we just need the mechanical skill, and then she can go and get her partner. Well, we still need the simoleons for that, so the next day she will spend some time just processing the carcasses. Then I'll see how much she has. I feel that she will need about 3,000 simoleons. Oh, and then Sebastian's gender preference? He is straight. So here's what I'm gonna do with the raft, and then the whole story of Atlas going out on the sea, I'm just going to go and put the raft in her inventory, and then I'm going to go and send her off this lot, and then we'll say, well, that is on the ocean. I'm not going to wait for her to go and eat because we still have to go and catch a fish, but then I'm going to take her out to a community lot, and then she will spend like most of the day over there. So Atlas will be spending 12 hours on the ocean sailing around. I simply sent her to the pond lot. She spent the 12 hours fishing, and we can just say that she fished while she was busy sailing. Atlas is just back from her trip on the ocean. Atlas was really busy on that lot. She caught so many fish, and then also she caught another golden trout. Now I do have that one on the wall. I think I'm gonna go and sell that one. Now Luna does want to gain a skill point, and I want to see what she will roll in the place of that. Also, it's Sebastian's turn to go and make dinner for everyone. We do need to go and work on that cooking skill point. Also, I've decided to, well, start making something for a little kitchen nook. William made this produce basket right over there, and I would like him to make more items just to fill this lot a little bit. And ooh, he's becoming an elder in 5 days, and then she in 4 days. I did want Atlas to only eat the life fruit, but I do want to keep her as an adult for a while longer. She's going to go and drink the elixir of life. Luna has 2,300 simoleons in her inventory, so we just have to grind for a little longer. Luna is pretty much okay. She doesn't need to go to bed right now. Atlas will have to... William can use the bathroom, go and sleep. I think everyone can go, and then Luna. It is pretty late, but I do want her to go out and collect rings. But then Atlas spent 12 hours on the ocean, so I think she is going to rest the next day, and then I will have her impart knowledge for mechanical. William is busy making a hat out of the reins, and then Atlas is once again gonna focus on her robotics. Today I would like her to encourage niceness once again, and Luna also went out to collect reins last night. We're going to encourage niceness. Luna is still having a sleep in, though she is getting a little warm. So we can go and make juice now, so... well, we could go and do the lemonade, but I think we can just keep it for later. Luna has gotten a silver fishing talent badge. I'm still waiting for Sebastian to get his gardening badge. Oh, there we go. He got that badge. Wonderful. Now Atlas, she can go and collect the 2 dung, and then she has 8 inside. So the next day she can go and make fertilizer. So probably in the next season when we have another summer crop, then we can go and use that fertilizer. So now Sebastian, he has the badge in gardening and fishing. He just needs the cooking skill point. Well, the 2 cooking skill points. Now Luna and William are busy fishing. So if they have a largemouth bass, we can then, here we go, we can have him grill the breakfast. Oh, and then William made a wicker hat. So I believe this is just for decoration, hang up, lay flat. So I managed to bump up his personality over here by 1 point, but yeah, that's something. William just got a gold fishing talent badge. Luna went out to the forest lot to go and chop down a tree, so when she gets back she should be enough to go and make her room upstairs. And then Atlas, I think that it's time for her to go and talk to all of the plants. The children have been taking care of everything. Talk, impart knowledge, mechanical, because he does want to get the 5th point. There we go, we gained that skill point, and let's see. Wants to play a game of mahjong, also tell an inside joke. So entertain and then inside jokes. There we go. Did that. And then after that, Atlas can continue with the garden. She wants to go and gain a cooking skill point. That will help with processing the other carcasses. Now I'm going to, well, renovate this lot a bit. But Luna is gonna go and get her space upstairs. Luna ended up with 2,940 simoleons. And then inside we have this really artsy floor. And then I moved in her easel and then her bed. And then that's about it. That's all that we could do with that money. I didn't want to wait any longer, like she could have saved up for the railing over here. Now for everything else, William and Atlas will adjust. So they see Luna making her own space and she's hard at work, and that inspires them to extend the house a little bit, make adjustments. So we only have 165 simoleons left. Atlas and William used all of their money and they decided to add this little space over here upstairs next to Luna's room. We still only have one bathroom, one toilet, but we do have a shower now. But then in this room over here, we have the robot crafting station, the reed crafting station, and then the other items that we're no longer using. This is also a light. And then downstairs, nothing much has happened in the kitchen that is far from done. But William and Atlas's, well, living space, sleeping space is still the same. But then little Sebastian, he has a bit of a bigger room all for himself. And then also Luna painted the walls. And then the other side, we have a lot more vines. The vines are starting to take over a bit. And now Sebastian here is getting a little warm, so he can go and drink some lemonade. He still has more than enough energy and he does want to reach mechanical level 6, so he can go and pull out a book, start studying. So Luna, I want you to paint a squared canvas. Now I made my first custom painting. It taught me a lot. It is a family portrait that I've made and I want to make more custom paintings, especially for my Belladonna Cove series. I would like just family portraits for most of the households. I really wanted a portrait just before the next survivor moves in. And Luna is really close to getting that partner. And then also speaking about the partner isn't going to immediately move in the main house. We have the tent for that. So it was originally Luna's, but she's moving back over here. She's using her old bed once again. But then she's going to give the tent over to the survivor. We also have another pheasant to go and remove. And then what about the other traps? Okay, that one is down as well. So we can remove from trap just a raccoon. So Luna can go and butcher those carcasses. And then she's not going to save anything. She has her little space. Though I do feel that we will need another bathroom. We currently only have one toilet. So I'm thinking of putting in an outhouse. Maybe somewhere over here. But he has the one to go hiking. So I'm just going to send him off by himself. Sebastian's back from his hike and he can start working once again. So about Sebastian and his aspiration benefit. So I was thinking about Grandma's comfort syrup. Does Sebastian have to do a few things before we can give him this benefit? Like, should he have maybe 3 or 4 points in cooking and then a silver gardening talent badge before he has this? But then also about everyone else of aspiration benefits, it's only really Atlas. Yeah, because Atlas has aspiration benefits. Like, I could give them slow and decay aspiration benefits. But if I do that, then well, what else is there for them to do? Oh, and the family can go and finally sit together by the table. Sebastian is speaking about good friends, and then desserts. Maybe complimenting his dad on the breakfast. And then Atlas says that William is a really great cook right now. Really great with grilling fish. William is just standing there, so I guess ACR is kicking in. Speaking about autumn and the weather, let me just go and move like this a little bit. Oh, they're gonna go and kiss. He's speaking about the hot weather, I guess. Yeah, it's summer right now. And both children are just ignoring what the, Oh, okay. Little Sebastian wants to go and play a game of Mahjong with his dad. So let's go and play for fun, and then you go over there. Oh, and he also wants to go and play. Okay. So you can go and join, fulfill that want. Let's see what you want in place. He wants to hustle pull, and then what about you? Also wants to go and hustle pull. Wants to win a cooking contest. You only have 2 points in cooking. Let me go and look at all the points. Yeah, she has the most of everyone. Her charisma is really high because she was teaching parenting. Then I will need Atlas to work on logic to unlock the electricity. Now about electricity, I have a question. I wanted to put down the stove. It's a conversion from Castaway. Do you think the stove will be powered by electricity, or can it be powered by coal or wood, for example? Because if you feel that this won't be powered by electricity, I can go and put this down. I feel that it looks like it's powered by coal, but let me know what you think about that, because then I can start working on this kitchen. Well, we'll have to save up, but I do want to fill in the kitchen. We can go and collect the dung. I feel that should be everything. Yeah, there will be 12 pieces of dung, so we can go and make fertilizer from that. A sack of fertilizer has been added to your inventory. This sack contains a soil-enriching mixture. Use it to start a field or sell for profit. William is downstairs busy cleaning up autonomously, so I think I'm just going to have a macro clean. Sebastian is busy fishing. He also wants to go and learn fire prevention. He wants to make sure that the lot is really safe. I think we can lock that one in and then maybe work on that a bit later. Luna now wants to have logic level 6, and then she also wants to buy a toy making bench. Well, I do still have this crafting bench, and it does, I believe, as I mentioned before, allow you to make toys for that. So that is something that we can buy for her in the future. Sebastian is going to become an adult in a few days. Atlas now wants the gold robotics talent badge, and yes, that is a goal that I want. But then now, her needs are getting pretty low, but I do want her to go and impart knowledge for mechanical to Luna. There we go, we got the mechanical skill points. So 2 cooking, 2 mechanical, 2 logic, 2 cleaning, and then we have 2 badges. She has silver in both. And then now she has her space, she also has parenting right over there. So she has everything needed for her to get a partner. We really need to go and tend to Atlas's needs, but we're just going to have her harvest the life fruit. She's going to eat it. And then we can go and take care of her needs and send her to bed. She has been really busy today. So let's go and eat that. It's 6 in the morning and Luna is starting with the painting once again. Sebastian is getting a coconut for breakfast. Atlas is going to try to fix their shower. Their new shower, but it's already broken. William is busy catching a fish for breakfast. Now, Sebastian, how are you? He's okay. He could go and eat breakfast. But while he waits for breakfast, I think he can go and scan the horizon, and then you can go and mop up. And then let's go and check on her. That is looking really good. And then we can go and hang it up soon. And there we go. It's done. Our first family portrait. But Atlas does want to go and relax a bit, talk about hobbies. She's just thinking about Sebastian, his education. Sebastian is thinking about hiking, so after he eats, he is gonna go and leave the lot to go for a hike. You can, whoopsie, not entertain, you can go hiking. William just made a wicker screen, and then Atlas, she has maximized her tinkering one true hobby. She is now currently in the zone. William is gonna go and relax over there. It's a really nice screen, but I don't think we're gonna keep this one. And then Atlas still has that one to go and sunbathe, and let's go and have her do that. William and Sebastian will be aging up soon. So it's getting dark, and Atlas, who was busy helping Luna with the garden, she realizes that Sebastian hasn't returned from his hike. He left just after they had breakfast. He still hasn't returned, and that's not like him. None of them really stay out for long. Atlas did stay out for long because she went out on the ocean, and we really need to go and cool her down. Yes, she's red like a tomato now, but she realizes that her son still hasn't returned, and it's really dark, and it's not a good idea to go and be out on the island when it's so dark. So she is worried now. Where is her son? Why isn't he back? Did something happen to him? And you can actually go and drink some lemonade. We spoke to William about Sebastian. Why isn't he back? And then William says, okay, let's go out. Let's go and call for him. Let's go and see if we can follow his tracks. So they call out and call out. They don't see anything. They don't hear anything. And then they decide to go back home, and she is much better now. But then they eventually have to return home because it's getting really, really dark, and they should rather be at the base lot where it is safe. But Atlas is worried, and I doubt she'll be able to sleep tonight. She is exhausted, but I think she will nap on and off. Actually, I think that everyone is going to nap on and off. They are going to walk around the lot. They're going to see, is Sebastian going to return somewhere in the night? But then in the morning they're all going to head out, and they're all going to try to find him. Head out in quotation marks because no one can leave the lot when Sebastian is still off the lot. So in the morning, the moment the sun rises, then everyone is gonna go. So everyone, I'm going to leave the episode right over here. Where is Sebastian? What happened to him? We'll find out sometime in the future. But also something to look forward to. We're going to meet Luna's partner soon. That's in the next episode. But everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you like the episode, please leave a like. I will see you all soon in the next episode. So until then, take care. Pixelwitch out.